Well, hello everyone. It's me, Daniel with Website Candy, and I wanted to make a quick video for you guys because I wanted to talk to you guys about the difference between hiring a professional and just letting any old body kind of just mess with your stuff. Honestly, a lot of times, when it comes to, getting a flyer done, perception is everything in this world, whether you want to believe it or not. However, some people don't really want to believe that, but it really is. I mean, they say don't judge a book by its cover, but there's not too often that you pick up ugly books and you actually, want to read an ugly book, to be honest. I'm not trying to put him on blast or anything like that. This is actually a family member, and I'm sure he won't mind, but, it's a promotion for his thing that he has going on, if anything. But here it is. He reached out to me and asked me to create a flyer for him. And he needed it that day. So in reference to that day's service, same day service, and to create a professional flyer, honestly, it really involves several things. It involves my time, it involves my expertise, and then on top of that, I'm going to be using a subscription that I'm actually paying for. So he needs to kind of come with that. Even though I was giving him a discount, I told him, I said, look, man, I can do it for you for $100 flat. And, I even came back and said, okay, it's family. I even do it for 70 to 80, between 80 and $100, depending on what you want done to it, whatever. However, let me show you the few issues here that, the person that did it, I'm not saying they did a bad job, but what I'm saying is they don't necessarily have a trained eye in regards to doing flyers for you and your company and your business or whatever. You see right here, his head's cut off. That's a bad look. This guy has a great hairline. Not in this photo though. Right here, the Wednesday is the most important thing, and it's really, really hard to see. And then right here, the kerning on the 100. So is it $100 bottles? Because I'm not sure what's going on here. I'm totally at a loss in regards to 100 bottles, $100 bottles, $15 hookah. Sometimes the wrong message can just really steer people off in regards to not necessarily having it all set up correctly. I do want to bring you over here real quick to show you a photo of a flyer that I've done before. I'm not saying that my flyers are better. I'm not saying it's the best. I'm not saying that it's, better than what the other person did. And actually I need to add in here that, I told him I'd do it for between $70, $80 to $100. He said he found somebody to do it for $35. So that right there, what you just witnessed there, is $35 work. And I even mentioned on the text message, I said, well, go ahead, bruh, but you get what you pay for. And that's exactly what he got, what he paid for. This is $35 work, without a doubt. To bring it back over here, this girl right here, like I said, I'm not saying it's the best. I'm not saying it's better than anybody else's work that's ever been done. But, I did this flyer for her, but honestly, it has more of a professional touch to it. Just yesterday, I was having a conversation with my sister, in the same situation. There was a miscommunication. I'm not really I'm not really trying to show you the information that we have going on in regards to our messages here. But basically, she said, hey, look at, check this out. And I said, who is that? And she was like, Mano. And it's a whole thing where, my brother's name is Emmanuel, but we call him Mano for short when we were kids. And he still kind of holds that nickname of Mano. And the way she spelled it, I didn't understand it, and I didn't articulate it as Mano. But here's the biggest thing right here. Here's the biggest challenge. If I would have recognized my brother here, I would have put two and two together that that's his wife, and I would have put two and two together that's his son. So there wouldn't have been so much conversation, and it never really would have got to this place and point to where she's saying, seriously, like you don't know who your brother is? But, that's where the communication is lost because the head cut off. Once again, I'm going to bring you back over here. Here's where the communication could be lost. His head's cut off once again. And the flyers has a lot of different things that me personally, I wouldn't have done. So that's where communication can get lost really quick and easily if someone's head's cut off in a photo in regards to me and my sister going back and forth, and I just didn't understand. So I want to bring you over here. Honestly, You know, there's a website here called Flyer Hero. I've used this website. I have a subscription to this website. And once again, I pay a monthly subscription. If somebody hires me as a professional to do their flyer for them, they're going to eat some of this cost in regards to my subscription. So when it comes to a flyer, this is usually my starting point. As you can see here that you're getting a PSD file in regards to, you know, the flyer that you're going to download, that you're going to use, or you can do a one-time purchase of $9, or you can do the subscription that they have going on there. But, you know, right here is another flyer, you know. So my starting point would have been here, and I would have let him choose, you know, would you like this type of flyer? Would you like that type of flyer? And kind of cutting his body out, putting his body in there, putting the information here where it's phonetically more legible and correct. Is possibly he could have got maybe, you know, 5 or 6 more people at his event, maybe with the flyer, than the people that he might draw and attract with the flyer that he had made for $35. So, you know, when it comes to, you know, hiring a professional versus somebody saying they could do it for $35, you know, that should be the first thing that you question in regards to, you know, do you want $35 work, or do you want a professional touching your stuff? So it's just food for thought. You know, hopefully somebody got something from this. It's kind of a rant, but, you know, and I actually forgot to go to Google Voice and set it all up where I can show you guys the messages where we were communicating through text messages in regards to his flyer here. But, you know, before you go the cheap route, you know, and you start thinking a developer is too expensive, just think about, you know, you get what you pay for. All right, I'll talk to you guys later, and thanks for watching. Goodbye now.